Hey guys, welcome back. Joseph James here once again with your nightly newsletter brought to you by theschooloftrade.com. Today was October 13th, 2009. Before we talk about the trades we took today, we had a great day in the room today. Before I talk about those trades we took, go to our YouTube page /School of Trade, guys. Great free resource there. When you're there, guys, please subscribe to our YouTube channel that we get all the new videos when they come out, and please rate and comment on this video. Now, of course, had a great day in the room this morning. We had to do our work this morning, though. We took 4 trades, 4 winners across 4 different markets. So we really didn't get into a groove on one market. We had to be watching carefully across all 4 this morning, and we put about $680 in our pocket. That brings our daily total today was $680. Weekly total now is $760, and our monthly total is $4,800 USD. This, of course, guys, is only on a 4-contract account. Now, if you guys would have joined us in the beginning of October, you would have already made back all the money for that advanced course and some right now. All right, guys, so enough sitting on the sidelines, guys. Now is the time right now to jump in and become an advanced lifetime member. As you can see, you would have already made back your entire investment in the first 2 weeks of the month of October. Let's keep moving. The term of the day today is Wacky Wednesday. Now, of course, Options Expiration Friday is this Friday. It's the 3rd Friday of every month. Now, what is Wacky Wednesday? Well, Wacky Wednesday is the Wednesday prior to Options Expiration Friday. And again, OpEx happens on the 3rd Friday of the month, unless, of course, the first day of the month is a Friday, then it's the 4th Friday of the month. But for intents and purposes of today, we know this Friday is OpEx. This, of course, is when the options traders begin the process of shuffling their portfolio to prep for Friday. So Wacky Wednesday is the Wednesday prior to Options Expiration Friday. It's when, of course, options traders, they begin the process of shuffling their portfolio to prep for the Friday Options Expiration Day. It only affects the E-minis, right? So it only affects the Russell, the S&P, the YM, the Dow, right? So it only affects the E-minis. It's not going to have any effect on our Eurex products, on our currency products, or commodities. And it only affects the market from 9:30 to 4 o'clock. Now, Wacky Wednesday is described as having lots of volume in large chunks. So it can be difficult to filter out the OpEx volume from the supply and demand volume. Now, the rookies out there, guys, be careful tomorrow on Wacky Wednesday trading the E-minis. You may want to avoid it. You're going to see a lot of action tomorrow. Lots of volume hitting the tape. And the problem, obviously, is that you're going to have a hard time telling the actual volume as opposed to supply and demand from the volume coming in just from the traders trying to shuffle their portfolio in preparation for Friday. So it can be difficult for us to trade tomorrow on the E-minis because of Wacky Wednesday. We see a lot of volume in random places. Now, guys, if you're a veteran trader or if you got lots of experience trading OpEx or Wacky Wednesday, use caution, and you may want to avoid the market tomorrow. Okay, now we will probably look to trade other markets in the E-minis tomorrow just so we don't have to worry about dealing with Wacky Wednesday. And as always, we open up the room tomorrow morning at 2:45 a.m. Eastern Time. So tomorrow morning, come out and join us in our live trade room. The European session, of course, is at 2:45 Eastern Time. The U.S. session at 7:45 Eastern Time. And, of course, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, don't forget about those free webinars at 11:30 Eastern Time, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And want to remind you guys to grab a copy of the beginner's course before you come out and join us. Now, 4 trades today, 4 winners, $680. That, of course, is over a 12% return on your $4,000 account today. That's all you would need, guys, is $4,000 in your account to trade with us this morning. We started off this morning just before 9 o'clock on the euro. Now, it seems to be that when we take a trade before 9:15, so whenever we have a winning trade before 9:15, we're always very happy about that because it usually results in having a pretty big day the following the rest of the morning. No difference here, guys. We had a great day today, and our first trade of the day at 8:59, just before 9 o'clock, was a breaker short here on the euro. Of course, now we love trading the euro, guys. Symbol here is 6E. We took targets here at 4 ticks. We took our second target manually there at 6 ticks because we had a trend line to worry about on our slower time frame. And then, of course, we trailed our stop to lock in another 10 ticks there on that final portion of our trade on the runner. Now, 4, we take 2 off at 4, 1 off at 6, right? There's your 14 plus 10, 24 ticks there times 12.50 per tick. And, of course, that'll give you $300 there for that first trade. So we're almost looking at a 10% return on just one trade at 9 o'clock. Now, we could have stopped there, but obviously we want to keep moving here. We want to keep making some more money. On the Russell, guys, this is our next trade. Now, we had to wait, of course, here until just after 10 o'clock. The 9:30 U.S. Open came and went. The 10 o'clock economic confidence number, right, the IBD number came out at 10 o'clock. After that 10 o'clock number was released this morning, we then saw a nice steady increase there in the volume across pretty much all the markets we were watching. It didn't happen very long, but we were able to grab a couple trades off it while it was still moving. 10-10 here in the Russell. This is a breaker long at 05.7. Very small winner here, guys, but we always love small winners, right? Pads our account. Keep picking up those nickels and dimes on the way to our daily goal. And, of course, this one we put 8 ticks in our pocket, got our first target filled, then, of course, it bounces out at our point of entry. The way we manage our trades, guys, we take a first target, When we fill that first target, we move our stop up to point of entry. That way we don't make any winners, let them turn into losers. And of course, we lock in profits, eliminate risk, and that of course is how we're able to produce such consistent results in such a long-term basis. So here's the second winning trade of the day, 10-10 on the Russell. That puts 8 ticks in our pocket, and they're $80. And of course, $80 here, $100 there. It all adds up to the end of the day. Next up is a Crude. And this, of course, at 11:24. We were now in the 11 o'clock hour, thinking to ourselves, we may not get much activity here between 11 and 12, but boy, we were wrong. 24 minutes past the hour on the Crude here. This is a breaker short. Entry here was at 73.19. We took targets here at 4 ticks, moved our stop to entry, and then as you can see, price action kind of wrapped right back up and went against us there. But of course, our stop was waiting there to take us out at our point of entry to lock in those 8 ticks. That puts $80 in our pocket there on the Crude, and we're almost done here, guys. That was our third trade of the day here on the Crude. And we finished up here with the gold market, our fourth and final trade. Of course, as you guys saw, we took 1 trade on Euro, 1 on the Russell, 1 on the Crude, and 1 on the gold. All the same patterns, right? These are all universal patterns. They work across the board. The same pattern on the gold here is the same pattern that I just took on the Crude. The same patterns on Crude, the same patterns on Euro, the pound, the yen. Pretty much whatever you guys want to trade, guys, these are universal patterns. So to finish up our day here on the gold, 1050. Now this, of course, was a nice big winner as well. This is a breaker long. We saw price in the gold pretty much start to grow some legs, start to wake up here after 1130. And just before, this actually is labeled wrong. This is at 1150, not 1050. Big thank you to Jerry out there. Jerry corrected me on that in the room this morning. So Jerry, hope you're doing well out there, buddy. I know I told you your charts were wrong, but it was actually me that was wrong. That's a typo right there. It's actually 1150 there on the gold breaker long. Entry here was at 1063.9. We took targets, of course, at 4 ticks, at 8 ticks for this breaker long, and then we trailed our stop for additional 6 ticks. Now, if you guys were here with us in the room this morning, you guys watched as on this particular trade, we had 2 options for managing this trade. We had the mechanical option and the discretionary option. Now, I followed the mechanical option, but I was going over with you guys the discretionary option as far as how you can potentially manage your trades by looking at your MACD indicator, looking at your momentum indicator, and your pace of the tape indicator. When those 3 curl against you, you can then, of course, look to get out early. If you would have used this mechanical approach, we got out at plus 22 ticks. If we would have used a discretionary approach, it would have given us another 5 ticks there, so it would have been 27 ticks. As you can see, 2 different ways to manage our trades, mechanical and discretionary, and of course we go over all that stuff in our live trade room. So guys, come out and join us tomorrow morning, and I'll show you guys how we can use this stuff mechanically or use it discretionary, of course, how to manage your trades. But this, on the gold, 22 ticks there, guys, and that brings our total there up to 680 for the day. So across the board, guys, had a great day on every market. Made some pretty good money on Euro. Made some great money there on gold. And then we kind of padded our pockets a little bit in the Russell and the crude oil with little tiny winners there throughout the rest of the day. All right, guys, live trade opens tomorrow morning, 2:45 Eastern Time tomorrow, so be there. Our free webinars are Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11:30 Eastern Time. We'll trade any market for you guys, live calls, the entries, targets, and stops. We'll show you guys how to manage your trades, how to, of course, take profit and exits. Plenty of opportunities for questions, guys. I promise you're going to see the market in a completely different way as part of our free 3-week trial. I want to remind you guys the beginner's course is recommended for all free trial members. And please subscribe to this channel, rate and comment on this video. My name is Joseph James. Thanks for your time today. For more information about our lifetime membership, that's right, lifetime membership, please email us at sales@schooloftrade.com. Trade room opens up tomorrow morning, 2:45 a.m. for Wacky Wednesday. We'll see you guys then. Bye-bye for now.